Things are going to start happening to me now.
Hey guys, my name's Paul. I'm the head snowboard trainer for Whistler Blackcomb. This month's riding tip is brought to you from Mammoth Mountain, California. It's a beautiful sunny day, the snow's fantastic, so let's go for a ride and get into some stuff. So guys, the stuff I wanted to talk to you today about was making your riding more efficient so that you can get the result you're looking for from your board with less effort. That's good because snowboarding is all about having fun and going with the flow and making life easy. So we don't want to be working hard when we're snowboarding. So let's keep riding and we'll get into the specifics. Alright guys, so when we look at really good snowboarders, they make everything look easy. And that's for two main reasons. One is they're using the correct movements at the correct time. So in other words, they're not using any unnecessary movements. And number two is they're using those movements at the right amount. So they're not moving any more than they need to, or they're not moving any less than they need to. So let's flip a switch between I'm teaching snowboarding and I'm riding for myself. And that will help us get better at using the right amount of movement and using the correct movements. Let's pick one movement to work on this idea of efficiency so that we can improve our free riding. That movement's going to be this idea of rotation. Particularly when we're teaching, we tend to exaggerate this a lot, as I said before. For our free riding, especially at a stronger, higher level of riding, we just need to rotate enough to anticipate the turn. Watch me ride down here and I'm going to rotate loads and see how we get up. Guys, so that last run wasn't too bad, but it did feel like I was having to work a lot to get the effect that I needed. I was having to rotate lots to get the board to turn enough so I had control. It also made me a little bit front foot heavy on my heel edge, so let's try and solve these issues. What we're going to do this run is rotate just enough to initiate the turn. So we're going to calm this movement down, mellow it out, and we'll see how that changes my riding, and we'll see if that benefits. Check it out. Nice, so that was better. By calming this movement down, it allowed me to focus on using my knees and feet to steer the board through the turns, so I wasn't having to work as hard to get that board through the turns and to get the performance I was looking for to get down that run in control with some flow. So let's go find some different terrain and keep things rolling. Alright guys, so efficiency. If we're using this core to do all of the work through the turn, we have to move it quite a lot to get the board to turn. Whereas if we use the knees and the feet, we don't have to move them that much or that fast, and we get the same response from the board. So we get the same result, but with less effort. Focus on using the knees and the feet for most of the turn, and just using the hips and the core just for the initiation part of the turn. All of this is making our riding more efficient, which means it's easier and more flowing. Check it out. So guys, next time you're out free riding with your buddies, remember you're not teaching. And try and think of this rotational movement as just a helping hand at the start of the turn, and getting the power and drive from your turns through the lower body. When I'm training people for the level 2 and 3 exams, you sort of see a lot of this happening. People trying really hard with their core and their hips to get the board to turn. Mellow this out, focus on the lower body instead. You'll be able to get the same amount of performance, if not more, but with way less effort. So, keep your riding efficient by trying to ride according to what feels natural, using the correct movements, using them the right amount. I hope this tip has helped today as food for thought. Enjoy your snowboarding in the spring, guys. I'll see you soon. We'll see how that changes my riding, and we'll see if that benefits. Check it out.